antisocial person, so yeah. So basically, I don't think I could ever get into playing Dota at a high level, and therefore I could never really get into watching it. So that makes me a little bit sad, but oh well. Alright! Set number 3 is going to be set number 2 rather, is going to be a PvP. It's going to be Jaehoon versus potentially Best? Because Best is actually not that bad at StarCraft 2. He had a horrible record in Brood War this season, but he's not that bad at StarCraft 2. So I'm just going to write Best here and hope that it's him. And I hope that Jaehoon cannon rushes him, because that would be sweet, sweet justice. Yeah, X-Pac, but like 3v3 BGH is not a serious game mode. It's like you just dick around. If I'm gonna like, you know, watch something as an esport, I want to play it seriously, and I can't do that for team games. Anyway, it is Best, as I said. See, he's 6-11 overall in the season, but he's 6 and wait a minute. Did he get all his wins from StarCraft 2? I think he actually did. He only won in StarCraft 2. Oh, that's right, because he was like 0-7 in Brood War, and he's 6-2 in StarCraft 2, or something. So he's actually got quite, or sorry, not 6-4 rather, not 6-2, 6-4. So yes, he's not amazing. He's not that bad. More importantly, this is just a PvP, so regardless of how good you are, it can go either way. And we've already had 3 major upsets. Actually, I would go so far as to say every game so far has been an upset. I think Bisu winning any game of StarCraft 2 is an upset, so yes, we have had only upsets so far. So I think by predicting that, well actually I don't know who I'm predicting anyway though. I mean Jaehoon's not exactly amazing either. I think Jaehoon has a better record, so I think probably statistically you would pick Jaehoon, which means that Best is probably going to win and we're going to have like a 4-1 again, and I'm just going to be very, very sad. I'm actually just going to break down crying. Okay, so in the top left corner as the red Protoss, we will have Jaehoon. Bottom left is the blue Protoss will be Best. And Best yesterday, by the way, played a PvP against Movie in Brood War, and he just proxy gated. He just went 2 gates, middle of the map, boom, easy peasy, done. Now let's see if he does something similar this game. I don't think so. I mean, presumably everyone's cheesing in Brood War because they're all practicing only StarCraft 2. So you'd think that he actually has a real build here, but you never know. I really wanted Jaehoon to just cannon rush him, just to dish out some justice. Be like the Punisher or something. Seriously. Best. He needs to be punished for that proxy gate. So he needs to just smack him down, teach him a lesson. And I should probably put the clock positions in the overlay. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Okay, so anyway, what's going on? We're on Ohana, of course. As you can see, a 12 gate for Jaehoon and a 13 gate for Best. So a touch later, but obviously nothing too significant. And oh, look at this! Best actually going to check the inside of his base for any kind of proxies going on, or potentially even cannon rushes, I suppose. Yeah, just checking absolutely everywhere to make sure that nothing sneaky is happening. And then it looks like he's actually not even going to go scout with this. He's going to bring it back. So he only really wanted to check for the proxies. Doesn't actually care what his opponent's doing at this point in time. I mean, it is too early for you to really tell too much about your opponent's build anyway by sending a probe out now. So I think pulling it back and then sending it back a little bit later is probably a good move there. Gets you just a couple of extra minerals. Might not seem like a lot, but those minerals can be all the difference. So, looks like a very fast second gas here from Best as well. I think that's also, wow, that actually definitely makes sense then, why he was so careful about checking for proxies, because if you go for fast 2 gas like this, and you do get proxy gated, you are just so boned. But no, there is no proxy. And meanwhile, still no second gas from his opponent Jaehoon here. There it is. Alright, just now taking it. Yeah, that's actually fairly standard timing and about 21 supply for him. But he's going to be behind on gas, although his cybernetic score is finished quite a bit faster than, or actually just not quite a bit, but a little bit faster than Best's. And oh, looks like Probe is going to get through here. And we'll get a scout off here. It's going to see the later second gas of Jaehoon. Now we have seen a lot of pro gamers like to, or Kespa pro gamers I should say, like to go Stargate on this map. So I wonder if that's what Best is going to do here. Let us have a look-see. He has gone for a Zealot followed by a Sentry. And whoa! Hello, graphical glitch thing. What are we gonna see? I think it's probably a Robo actually. Yep, that's actually a Robo. Okay, so no Stargate opening. Just gonna go for a super fast Robo. With just one gateway behind so far. And looks like we're gonna have a little bit of pressure here. Just a small poke with the Zealot and Stalker. Oh man, he actually traps the Zealot and Stalker inside here. He's gonna lose his Sentry probably, and this Stalker can then micro quite well against the Zealots. Looks like, yeah, the Sentry gets taken down immediately. And how good is the Stalker micro? Looks like the Zealot goes down, so it's one Stalker against two Zealots. Oh my god, he stops for a second! And it looks like he might actually just run right out here. So basically trading a Zealot for a Sentry there. That's definitely a good trade for Best. Would have been even better if he didn't take those extra Zealot hits on his Stalker and just kept the health up. But I mean, that's a pretty expensive trade there for Best. Losing that Sentry. He does pop out another Sentry here, so he will be fine for now. Oh man, is he gonna get the force field off? He does once again force field, but force fielding the Stalkers in rather. But this time they're actually trapped by the Zealots. Oh my god, this is actually not good for Best. And this time, this trade is actually horrible for him. Looks like the Stalker will manage to escape this time after taking quite a bit of damage. It looks like one Zealot and one Sentry traded for two Stalkers there. That was definitely not a good trade for Best. I think he got a little bit over eager there. Because I mean, you know, if Zealots can actually, you know, hit the Stalkers, then Zealots on Stalkers are actually quite efficient engagement. But anyway, the first Immortal is out as well now, so all of Best's Stalker shenanigans are going to be stopped here. But Best has actually just gone for an expansion behind this, and he's facing a sorry, I got it backwards. Jaehoon rather is the one that is poking around. Best is the one that's defending, and Best is going for the or for a one-base Colossus play, whereas Jaehoon has gone for an expansion. So that's not gonna be so good for Jaehoon here. Oh man, how's he gonna stop this one-base Colossus attack? I don't think he can. Can you actually stop it? He's getting Immortals right now. If you can get a good spread, if you can get some good micro going down, maybe you can do something, but that's gonna be quite difficult when you go for a fast expand against a one-base Colossus play. He looks like he's going to try and continue chronoing out the Immortals, although it looks like he didn't have quite enough money for that second one. And the Observer is now coming in here. It'll be so crucial for him to actually see that Robo Bay. And we have the first proxy pylon at the right side, a second one going up on the left side here. Neither of them are too close, and oh my god, he just cancels the expansion. Look at that. Best, or sorry, Jaehoon, fuck. Jaehoon cancels the expansion upon seeing Best's Robo Bay. That is an interesting decision here. He's actually got his own Robo Bay up, so actually if he can just hold on here until his own Colossus comes out, he'll be okay, but that's actually quite a waste. Alright, force field on the ramp. Not going to do too much there with the Colossus there. But the thing is, if Best uses the Colossus to trample the force field, it's obviously going to be in range of everything. So like the Immortals are going to be shooting it and everything. So you got to be careful when you move that guy up there. And there we go. Here's the first engagement. He tries to target down the Colossus. Looks like doesn't quite get anything there. The Colossus is down to half HP, but oh man, this is really hard. And so many Zealots there. I think this is going to be the end for Jaehoon and the end for Team 8 here. I don't think he can hold this. Oh man, this is not even close. And that's just going to be it. For SKT is going to go through 4-1 here. GG, yo. Yep. One base Colossus. Pretty good strat. GG. And Best closes out the series. SKT takes down Team 8 yet again, and will go on to play against CJ in the next match. Ugh. Yuck, 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 yuck. Painful games, painful games. Well, congratulations to SKT. And that means that the next, actually wait a minute, the next playoff match I think was scheduled for Friday instead for some weird reason. Let me check, look